Welcome back to the Lethal Beards preview of Richmond v Carlton. Back to the scene of last year's crime. Nerves, yeah, there'll be nerves. I don't think it's too bad. I think we showed a bit last week. There's positives there. I don't think we're going to get ripped apart every third quarter, but the scars run deep, and especially from last year's round one. It does hit a little bit different, but we still turn up, get to that game on Thursday night. I'll be watching it live here in Brizzy. Atmosphere should be good. Get their support. I know there's some negatives and some detractors, but it's round one. We weren't slated to win against Sydney, and it probably hurts a bit more because we were in it for so long and looked really good, but these are the games we're meant to win. So we'll have a judge after this one, eh? And when we review, if we don't get up, then there'll be some harsh reviews, I reckon. But let's get to the game. Happy with the outs and ins, really happy. Happy to have Cowan back. Happy to have Carroll back. And my man Hudson O'Keefe up forward. I think he'll give us a bit more than Reedy. And Reedy, I don't know, maybe we expected a bit much. Maybe I expected a bit more grit. Maybe I was already looking for the negative because I like Hudson O'Keefe. But I expect the same from Hudson O'Keefe. I want us to see them packs smashed wide open. I don't know whether Bolter will play on him. I'd say he'll play on Harry Mackay, and Miller will get Hudson. So take your opportunities. I think a forward line of O'Keefe, Kemp and Harry's probably as good as we can ask for in our current structure. I think it's enough, and I think once Hudson goes on ball, I think Cripper probably drifts forward. I think we'll probably see Cripper a bit more forward. But, I think that those three tools, Ainsworth, Haywood, and you flick Fogarty through there. Zachy Williams might play down there with the inclusion of Carroll and Cowan. And just see how we go. So there's some positives there up forward, I think. I think it's our best mix. I know people would like Taylor Byrne, but I think the young fella just needs to do some time in the VFL, get some fitness, really work on his game. He's got everything we like. He's skillful, got some grit, loves a tackle. I think he just needs time. So let's not be impatient. Let's not burn the young fella out. Let him ply his craft in the VFL and maybe see where we're at later in the year, and if there's an option to blood him, then we'll go from there. Midfield, this will be where it's pretty much won and lost. I think when it's in the clinches, we're going to dominate them, going to smash them. But if we just let them run free, it doesn't matter whether it's Sydney or Richmond, that we're going to have scores come against us. So we need to find that balance and need to find that link up and get our hands on the ball in transition, whether that's through an intercept mark, locking it down, through flooding or just setting up that defensive wall a hell of a lot better. I think we need to really work on that through the guts, and our midfielders and wingers are the start of that. I don't think Richmond will get out the front of stoppage and get ahead of the play as much as Sydney, because I don't think they'll be as clean as Sydney, but we've still got to learn to defend that, and we've still got to be far better than last week. We want more of that first half and less of that third quarter, so tough in the clinches, that's not the problem. Defending that transition will be, and I hope that Cripper gets up for this one. I think he'll be good. Cribbers give so much for the club, and for us to, myself included, think, maybe this game isn't for him. Don't write off the champ. I went back and reflected, and I'm like, nah. he'll find a way, Cripper. He'll find a way. Whether that's through handball transition or taking a few marks across half forward, he'll be there. He'll be up for this one. I'd love to see the Jagger Smith and Walshy combo. I think there won't be any tags tonight, so that'll be a run free. And I hope Cooper Lord backs up his game from last week because he was pretty good. If he can just lower them eyes going forward and continue to work on his kicking, he'll be an absolute gem and a real big cog of our midfield going forward, along with Jagger and Walshy and Cody when he comes in. So there's some future there, real future. Ollie Holland's my breakout man. I expect a big one from him tonight on the spread of the MCG. This is where he does his work. Up and down that big wing, I think he's in for a big one. Backline, I didn't think were hopeless or too bad. I liked them. Apart from Gov, I think we're probably at our premium. I mean, we could swap Dirksen for Young, I think. That's probably about it. But I like the mix of Cowan, Dean, Weeders. Newman, you could say, but I don't mind Williams back there, Florent back there, Sard back there. I reckon Williams drifts forward, but I do like his ball use. I liked him a lot in the guts to start with last week, so it's all there. Like, we should really put this mob away, but round one taught us something last year. Don't go in thinking it's all it and a bit. 120 minutes. So, 120 minutes. Is there any key matchups? Maybe we want to have a little bit of time into Vlosten. I know he's coming off a bit of an injury delay, but, you know, I think he's worth shutting down from the back. He takes a lot of that general role for them, and if we can shut him out and just stop him from being a nuisance and have someone dangerous on him like a Haywood and work through them, then that might free up Harry for later on in the game. Hopper and Taranto, they'll go about their business. They're not great ball users, but they'll get it at the coalface and they'll spread. I think Sam Lawler had a day out last time and he'll be up for it again, but second year players, no different to Jagger really. Like, we're asking a fair bit of Jagger as a group, and they're asking a fair bit of him, and I think both young men are outstanding and they'll perform accordingly. But there's no one spot over the ground where they're going to take it to us. I think if we just play 120 minutes, it's ours for the taking. Pitto should have a really good even contest with Nank. I don't think you're not going to slip too much paper underneath their feet at the centre bounce, these two lads, but geez, they're cracking. Geez, they have a dip. And I'm looking forward to it. It might be a bit more contested because there might not be any clear winner here it was in the middle, but that probably suit us. Tactics-wise, I don't change too much from last week. Review that third quarter, see where that went wrong. Really structure up better for any changes. I just want us to, if we get in that situation, be a bit more proactive. Like, Cooper Lord should have went to Errol Goulden the minute he was getting off the chain. Like, Ollie Hollands was apparently running with him, and kept him reasonably quiet. If that doesn't work, just fucking bang. You got Cooper Lord there, who's done a job before. Get him on there. Bit more plan A, plan B, plan C. Like, that's what I really want to see. The game plan I don't think's horrible. Like, our ball movement was pretty good. It was just the way we defended their ball movement. So, let's have a look at that. Let's have a real hard look at how we defend that. And then transition off turnover, because there's a lot more space on the G. And it gives us a real good chance of some real good ball movement. Get them 45 kicks going, get it back in the middle, short way home, bang. The prediction, I think we'll be up around 5-6 goals up at half time. And as we know, that doesn't assure us anything, and we'll be tight. Us supporters will tighten up, there's no doubt about that. Let's hope the players don't. Play free, forget about that. It's up to us supporters to worry about that sort of shit, and just really plug away. Work hard in that third quarter. I know people go, oh, don't think about it, but if that's been a bit of our Achilles heel, work hard on it. Go out there with a purpose to fucking shut it down. Really shut it down if it gets going. So hopefully we're really working on those plan B, C's and D's. Big games. I think Cripper for best on. Cripper for best on for mine. I think Benny Ainsworth, again, will be prominent. I think he'll be real prominent. Weeders, I reckon he'll have fucking... I'm tipping 6 intercept marks minimum for Weeders. I think he will dominate that back line. Hoping Cowan gets through unscathed. I think Carroll will give us a bit of extra run. Ollie Hollands, 25 plus touches and a goal for Ollie Hollands. I'm pretty confident on that. I'm not going to stick my neck out too far. Yeah, stuff it, I will. 30 plus touches for Ollie Hollands and a goal. So, Benny Ainsworth to kick 2 and Hayward to kick 2. And my man Hudson O'Keefe to kick 3. That's going out on a limb, isn't it? That's going out on a real limb. But I'm out there. Cripper 30 plus. George Hewitt, I reckon he's 30 plus easy. Jagger 30 plus. I reckon Walshy will be pushing 40 if he's not tagged. He'll push 40, Walshy. He will have a night out. And then I'd really like Harry Dean to just continue how he's tracking. Like, I'm not expecting him to ball out just yet, but I like his work rate. I like his bit of mongrel. Just keep giving us that, and I'm a happy man. Hudson O'Keefe should take second ruck, but I'm not opposed to letting Harry run around in the ruck. Don't go throwing the knee into the contest. Let's just shark theirs and see him run around, get up the ground a bit. Even if Hudson takes the tap and then Mosey's on forward and Harry does the rest, I'd be happy with that just to help get Harry in the game. And from there, I reckon Blue Baggers by 35 points. And, yeah. We're on a hide into nothing. If we win, it's expected. If we lose, it's tragedy. So, let's just go out there and win it. Just win, baby. Just win.